Hi, I'm Coach Ayers, one of the trainers with Greater Level Training. And I'd like to talk to you today about some of the benefits of yin yoga, and in particular, how yin yoga can benefit athletes. I think this is a well-kept secret, that benefits of yin yoga in regard to the athlete and their joints and muscles in that sense. I will give you one pose in particular. As far as the name of it, when you talk about yang, it's a pigeon pose. Yin, we can do pigeon, or we can take it to another level, a lower level. So I'll show you modifications, but this particular exercise will help loosen with the joints. It helps to loosen the connective tissue and the fascia. But in order to do that, it requires holding the posture. It requires taking it to your edge, meaning not pain, but when you feel it, taking it to the edge, getting comfortable in the position, and holding for stillness, holding for time. Generally, these postures are held anywhere from 2 to 4 minutes, sometimes longer. And coming out of the position very slowly, very carefully. But this one I'll show you is traditionally called pigeon, and I'll show you from both angles. Be mindful that you will certainly use props as necessary, but we'll start with the traditional pigeon. So coming into the position, as we said, slowly, you can come from a seated position as we're seated now, and bring the left leg behind you, straight behind you, making sure the leg is behind you and that your hips are down on the mat. Now, if your hips are up because you have tightness, you can always use the block to use that for stability. If that's too high, you can always use your blanket or pillow just to have a little leverage so you're not suspended in the air. And at that point, when you feel, okay, I can hold this for a period of time, then you inhale and exhale forward over your right leg, coming down. Now, if you feel this is as far as I can go and it's going to be uncomfortable for me to come further, you can use your double fists on your head and hold it here, or you can use your block in its highest position if necessary, or bring it down to the side. If you feel comfortable there, you would hold it there. Be mindful of the fact that you're holding this position anywhere from 2 to 4 minutes. 4 minutes is the maximum on this one. Or you can stay here. If it's comfortable that you come all the way down, you may do so. And you hold it here for the designated period of time. Now, if you're here and you don't feel anything, or you feel your body relax, then you can remove the bolster or the prop that you have and allow yourself to settle back down slowly. So this is what yin does. You allow your body to settle into the position. The connective tissue releases and the fascia releases. Now I'm going to show you this same position from the other side so that you can have a good view of what I'm doing. Again, the left leg is behind you, making sure that leg is straight behind you, and making sure that hip is not in the air. If you feel that you need to use that prop, you do that. But make sure that you have a position that you can tolerate for the period of time that we're going to hold it. As you inhale, exhale forward, and you hold yourself in this position. If this is too much, use your double fists. Use your block or your props. Hold the position as you breathe deeply into your tissues, taking the deep breaths, helping you to meditate, helping you to relax. Considering the fact that you're holding this position for this length of time, the breath is your friend. So taking deep breaths helps you to release. It helps you to meditate. It helps you to stay in the moment. And that's part of what this practice does. So as you breathe deeply, inhale and exhale. Now on your exhalations, they take you a little bit deeper, allowing yourself to melt down into the mat, allowing yourself to be closer into the moment. If you feel like, well, I felt it before, now I'm not feeling anything. If you have a prop, remove that. If you have the double fists, just come all the way down. Don't take any sudden moves. Yin is slow, yin is cold, yin is practice that's very deliberate. So you would hold it here and allow your shoulders to relax, allow your body to relax, and breathe. Now you would hold this for 2 to 4 minutes, and then you would take it to the other side. When you come out, you're coming out very mindfully, taking your time, coming up, bring that leg that's behind you in, and taking a counter position, which will be feet on the flat on the mat, elbows. You can either come back to your elbows or your hands, and just windshield wiping your legs side to side. So if you're able to come back on your elbows, this is your counter position. And you do this 4, 5, 6 breaths. And then, when you're ready, take your time, take it to the other side. The right leg comes behind you this time. Left leg is bent. Bring that leg all the way behind you. And again, now we're not necessarily symmetrical, so you may have needed some support on the other side. You may not need that support on this side. If your hips are down on the mat, then you're fine, and you can inhale and exhale down over that leg. If you need the position to support, you can use your double fist. You can use your block at the highest position, or you can use your block at a lower position. And you can also use a pillow or a bolster. So holding that position for 4 minutes, 2 to 4 minutes. So you want to be in a place that's comfortable, or a place that you can hold this. And remember to breathe deeply. As you exhale, allow yourself to sink further into the position. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your body, all down, allowing yourself to just be. This is the benefit of it. As it loosens the connective tissue, the fascia will release, and this will help with range of motion. This will help you with the increasing the flow of blood, increasing circulation in your body. So if you feel stiff, if you feel tight, these practices are very important. This is something that you can do in the morning and at night. And as we talked about, coming up slowly, I'll turn to the other side. Taking your time, anytime you reposition in this yin practice, you're very slow and very mindful. Coming down, if you needed the blocks or needed the props, then you utilize those, taking this to this level. So that's your pigeon, and be mindful that you can do this twice a day. You can hold it from 2 to 4 minutes, but it's very important to slowly come into it and slowly come out, to hold for stillness and hold for time, and to breathe. So as we talked about before, when we come out, have the feet flat, taking that windshield wiper position, bringing the legs, knees side to side, either on your hands or elbows, and allowing your recovery. And that's your pigeon. So utilize that one as much as possible, as much as necessary, every day, twice a day, taking the pigeon position, and it will help you. You'll feel some relief in your joints. You'll feel some more increased range of motion, less tightness, and hopefully you can run faster and be more productive.